It's time for class number 1, team. You can do this. Did you guys watch our tutorial video that we made? If you did, then you saw us doing some punches. You saw us doing some footwork, going forward, back, to the left, to the right. And you guys also practiced something that was so important because if somebody tries to punch you, you can, protect yourself. Do you remember what it's called? The parry. In this class, we're gonna do a warm-up. Say, warm up. Then we're gonna do a stretching drill. Say, stretching. After that, we're gonna practice our punches. Man, we're gonna be punching like a champion. And last, I'm gonna punch you. And you gotta try to defend yourself. Let's do this. Okay, team, it's time for action. Let's get warmed up. I want you to get a little bit of space. Make sure that your TV is kind of far away, the couch, maybe there's stuff that you can push aside. Make sure all of your toys are cleaned up from the middle of the floor. Make sure your dog, your cat, your bird, they're out of the way. Try not to kick or punch the goldfish off of the table. We gotta make sure we have plenty of space, team. Let's get warmed up. Start moving your arms. Come on, we just start bouncing a little bit. We gotta feel like champions, you guys. Champions are always moving. They never give up. Skirt! Other direction. Let's go, just like this. Moving like that. All we're doing is circling our arms. If you move your feet, you're cool too. Come on, you guys. Let's see what you got. Keep circling, man. You guys are awesome. Stop. It's time to do one of my favorite stretches to stretch our chest muscles called the grandma hugs. Reach out real big and give your grandma a hug. Let's do it a whole bunch of times. Can you feel your chest muscles becoming more flexible? If you really get a stretch, man, you guys are gonna get so flexible and your punches are gonna be flying so quick. I bet you didn't see that coming. Or maybe you did because you're a fast ninja, aren't you? 3, 2, 1, and time. The next thing we're gonna do is to stretch our legs out. So we gotta get into our stance, you guys. Copy me. Put one foot in front, one foot in the back, and then your hands up. Take your back leg, we're gonna keep it straight and just start to swing it up. This is called the leg swings. I hope you guys are following me. Don't just watch me. You guys gotta do it with me. Did you guys notice how my legs start to go even higher? You guys do it too. Come on. Super high. Who's got their hands up? Keep them up like this. 5, 4, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. That's right, but to be balanced, to be a Superdojo athlete, you gotta be able to do both sides. So it's time to switch it up. Put the other foot in front and the other foot in back. Now we're gonna whoosh that other leg up. So get those hands up, look right at a target, and start to bring it up. In the beginning, it might be a little low, but that's okay. You keep trying to bring it up a little bit higher every time you do it. Mine's getting higher. I don't know about you guys, but my leg, it's going way up there. That's right. Let's count it. Say it with me. 5, come on, loud. 4, wake up your neighbors. 3, come on. 2, last one. 1, done. Let's try a different kind of stretching. This other kind of stretching is gonna be where we sit down. So I'm gonna give you guys just a second to maybe get a blanket or find a nice spot on the rug and have a space so that you can watch me, but you also are sitting down nice and comfortable. Let's do it. There you guys are. Man, where you been? Let's stretch out. All right, first one we're gonna do, put both feet in the front just like this. Now we're gonna grab our toes and I want you to try to touch your nose all the way down to your knees. That's gonna be a challenge, you guys. When I say grab your toes, I want you to say, touch your nose. Let's do it together. And after that, we're gonna count from 10, 9, all the way to 0. Ready, team? Say it. I know you're at home and I want you to say those words. Grab your toes, touch your nose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Man, my legs are getting tired. That was a good stretch. Now bend your leg in like this. And we're gonna stretch that one leg, but we're gonna stretch it double strong. Pretend like you're holding a cheeseburger. And I want you to put that right on your foot. When I say grab your toes, you say touch your nose. And the more you make it hurt, the more flexible you'll become. Ready, team? Grab your toes, touch your nose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got to switch our feet. And when we switch our feet, I want you to try to do it faster than me. Ready, team? Switch your feet! That was awesome. All right, you guys, here we go. When I say grab your toes, I want you to grab your foot as hard as you can. Pull your head down. Try to touch your nose to your knee. Ready, guys? Grab your toes. Touch your nose. 10, 9, 8, 7. I can't hear you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew, that was an epic stretch. The next thing we're gonna do is practice our stance. We're gonna do a special challenge called in the pocket, out of the pocket, and at the very end, I'm gonna try to get you guys. So, here's what you guys are gonna need. You need to make sure your mom or dad or a training partner is close by, because after I show you the moves, you're gonna need to practice with them. Let's do this. There you guys go, where you been? All right, here we go, team. So I want you to put your left foot in front. And right now, I have my left foot in front, but since we're facing each other, it might get a little confusing. So here's what I want you to do. If I'm using this side of my body, I want you to use that side of your body. We're gonna have to switch it. So I have this leg in front, and you put that leg in front right there, okay? So we're on the same side, and it's called being mirrored. Double check and make sure you have your left foot in front and your right foot in the back. Get your hands up by your face. Now there's two types of stances. We have our legs like this, and if we were trying to protect ourselves, if we were at school and a bully was trying to attack us, or if we were on the playground or in our neighborhood and someone was trying to hurt us, the best thing to do is your self-defense stance, like this. I don't want to fight. We have our hands open and we're in an invisible stance. Just because we don't want to fight doesn't mean we can't protect ourselves in practice. But if we are fighting, we might squeeze our knuckles and protect our fingers after we start striking. So we have two stances. The invisible stance, you don't even know I'm ready to protect myself. And the fighting stance. Look at the difference. When I have a fighting stance, I squeeze my knuckles just like this. You see? My thumbs are on the outside and my fingers are curled in. You guys know this already. I'm gonna tell you, but you already know that black belts never hide their thumbs. Let's do it, guys. So we have our left foot in front and our hands up strong, because today we're gonna practice our fighting stance. I want you to come towards me. Come towards me and say 1. Now go away and say 2. You remember this from the video. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do it for about 10 seconds so we can get really, really good at it. Ready, guys? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's go. 4. You guys are doing good. Come on. Now we're on 2, 1, 0. That's it. Good job, you guys. Man, you guys are so good. Let's add a punch. We're going to add the jab. You remember which side does the jab, right? Whichever leg is in the front, that's the jab hand. So we're going to bounce and we're going to move. You see how I'm bouncing? You guys do it too. Come on. Make sure that you're in a space where it's not too slippery. You got your hands up and we're moving. We start to move our head. We call this that ninja swag. So we got our hands up and we're looking so strong. I want you to go forward and back really fast. But when you go forward, that's when you do your punch. Did you hear me stomp my foot? Listen again. At the same time you punch, you stomp your foot. Watch this. Boom! That's how. Watch again. Boom! Then we escape out of the pocket. Let's try again. Ready? Go in. Boom! Go out. Woo! Let's try it again. Ready? Go in. Go out. Woo! Let's try one more time. Ready, team? 1. Out. Again. 1. out. You still have your hands up, right? Look at this one's been stuck here the whole time. In, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, stop. I hope you guys have been practicing getting really, really good at that. Because if you keep doing the thing we just did, every time you get faster and faster and faster. And if you don't believe me, if you think you're already fast and you practice it a whole lot, you guys are gonna get so much faster. Now we need a training partner, and I'm gonna use my friend, Bob. You ready to meet Bob? I'll be right back. This is my training partner, Bob. He is a training dummy. Bob stands for Body Opponent Bag, and I'm gonna practice punching him right in his nose. Well, close to his nose. Right here, his mustache. That's where I aim. So I do it just like this. I'm in my stance with my left foot in front. I've got my hands up, and I can't reach him. You see? So what do I have to do to reach him? I have to get closer. Got him! Now get away before he can hit me back. 1, escape. 2, escape. 3, escape. Now we need our mom or dad's help. You need a training partner. Now you can use one of these guys like I have Bob, or you can use a martial arts pad if you have it, or your mom or dad can just put their hand up. And when you touch their hand, try not to hurt them because their hand might get red after a while. I want you guys to practice this move for 1 minute. I'm gonna get my stopwatch and I want you guys to practice it non-stop until time is up. All right, I hope you guys have your training partner ready to go because I have my timer. Uh-oh, you guys are gonna be training like a champion. I love it. All right, we're gonna go for 1 minute, and this is called black belt training time. If you guys are a wimpy kid, then 1 minute seems like forever. After about 20 seconds, you'll probably say, I'm tired, I give up. Man, that's what wimpy kids do. But champions never give up. When they get tired, they don't give up. They turn it up. Yes! So I'm gonna start the timer and I'm gonna start training with you. But when the time starts to get low, I'm gonna run back and try to encourage and motivate because that's what a team does for each other. Here we go, you guys. In the pocket, out of the pocket. Get your target and we're gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, go! You're hitting that target in, out. Keep your hands up, in, out. Hit the target, go away. Squeeze those fists really tight. Come on, team. I gotta know if you can last for 1 minute without giving up. Man, if you guys wanna be a Superdojo athlete, you gotta really be able to go for 1 minute because our goal is for everybody to become a black belt. Don't give up. Come on. The faster you punch, the better you get. Come on, team. You can do it. Man, I hit Bob like 20 times now. Oh, only 30 seconds left. Can you make it all the way to the end, team? Time is almost up. I know it's flipped backwards and it looks weird, but when it gets all the way to the end, that means time is up. Stay strong, you guys. Almost finished. 10 more seconds. Can you make it? Try to speed it up. Come on, speed it up, you guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. 2, 1. Time's up. Wow, that was a loud alarm. You guys did it. Nice job. Take a second and clap it up. Woo-hoo. Man, you guys are epic athletes. I knew you could do it. I was just teasing you about that wimpy kid stuff. I always knew you were a champion. Now that you can do the in the pocket, out of the pocket, imagine what would happen if I tried to punch you when you got close. Well, you got to know how to parry. So let's do the parry move. All right, I got to change my camera a little bit to make sure you guys can see me perfectly. I'm going to bring it up. Hey, now you're as tall as me. Perfect. All right, you guys, so check this out. No matter which hand I try to punch you with, you are going to be able to defend yourself. But if I punch you with the one hand, you got to parry with that hand. And if I punch you with the other hand, you got to parry with the other hand. So it goes like this. If I try to I probably scared you. I scared you, didn't I? Did I scare you? When I try to punch you with that hand, you have to parry with the hand that's on that side, so that when my hand comes towards you, you knock it off track just like that. If you guys don't do it right away, you know what might happen? I might punch you right in the nose. You guys got to be able to parry immediately. So our parry move, if I were to punch you with this, is going to be to just go just like that. Now don't do it like a cat, like this. You need to go across so quick. You saw what I did in my tutorial video. You guys probably got really good at this. So you just come straight across, just like that. Practice it a couple times. Let's actually do it 5 times on both sides, and then I'm gonna try to punch you in the nose. Here we go, team. Take this hand and come across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. The faster the better. 5. Try to do the other hand. Now don't go like this. That doesn't count. You got to go from here to here very fast. Start position to end position. Other hand, team. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, guys. 5. All right. Now, are you prepared to protect your own face from getting punched? Let's test your skills. When I punch you with this hand, I want you to parry with the hand that's closer to this side of the TV screen. So when I punch, you parry. Yeah! Let's do 5. Here it comes. Boom. Nice one. Boom. Yes. Yeah, try to time it perfectly. 4, last one, guys. 5. Awesome. Do you know which punch I hit you with? That's going to be a quiz question later. Now I'm going to punch you with this hand, and you got to use this hand to protect yourself. Here it comes, you guys. Straight in. Boom. Knock it off track. I knew you could do it. Here it comes. Boom. Yes. Another one. Boom. Yeah. 2 more. I hope you're using your other hand to protect yourself. Here it goes. And that makes 5. Great job, you guys. Man, that was awesome. So you're pretty good with the footwork, huh? You're pretty good with the punches, right? Okay. You're pretty good with the parries, right? So I guess the only thing we have left to do is to make all those moves better, faster, and stronger. And one thing that Superdojo athletes practice almost all the time is push-ups. Let's do some push-ups. I got a challenge for you, and I want you to count how many push-ups you get, and we're going to try to beat that number in the future. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. Meet me down here, okay? There you are. Now it's time to do some push-ups. Now, we have a special way to do push-ups. You guys probably learned how to do push-ups before, but I want you guys to do it the Superdojo way, because if you do it this way, you're going to get so strong. How many push-ups can you do in 20 seconds? That's the challenge. All right, guys, let's get started. So, first thing we have to do is make sure when we do push-ups, we put our hands down a little bit wider than when it was straight down. It has to go a little bit wider. And our feet go straight back like we're a table. Then, the only thing allowed to touch the ground is your hands, your toes, and your nose. Not your belly and not your knees. You know, as soon as we start, of course. So, we're in position, we bend our elbows, we tap our nose, and come right back. Now, that might be very hard for you. And you know, I've seen a lot of wimpy kids go from being a wimpy kid to a champion like this. Watch me. They touch their nose, and when they get down here, it's so hard that they splat, and they're unable to do it. But when they realize that when they get down, it's actually hard, and they can't give up, they got to just try harder, they'll actually figure out a way to push themselves all the way up in the end. And this is what it looks like when you're not that good at it, but you never give up. Watch this. We're in our position, we touch our nose, and our arms start to shake, and we don't give up, and we really push, even maybe, and then you come all the way up. Yes! Go ahead and try 2 push-ups, and then I'm gonna get my stopwatch. Do 2 of them. Go ahead. Here I come. I'm going to get my stopwatch right now. All right. I've got it. I've got my stopwatch, and we're going to go for 20 seconds, okay? I'm going to do them with you because if I see you getting stronger, I can't let you get stronger than me. I got to practice too. So we're going to put 20 seconds on the clock, and let's see how good you guys are. Are you ready, you guys? Get into push-up position. Come on, I know some people don't like push-ups, but it makes you stronger. And if something makes you stronger, you should do it as much as you can. All right, 20 seconds. Let's count every push-up that we do. And remember that number. Get ready. Get set. Go! How many can you do? I did 2 so far. Come on. Fast push-ups all the way up. Don't give up. Let's go. Don't give up, guys. Are you still going? Oh, I'm getting tired. 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, time's up. How many did you get? You guys are so awesome. Man, what an epic performance. A lot of kids get sad because they're like, I only got 3. But I think that's a good number too. Because if you gave it all of your energy for that last 20 seconds, it doesn't matter if you got 3 or 6 or 20. Because if you tried your best and you keep trying your best, that number will continuously increase. So I believe in you. The next video, we'll practice some push-ups again, and we're going to try to beat that number. Now, to get credit for this class, you guys need to send me a picture of you doing this ancient martial arts technique. Are you ready to see what it is? It's so cool. It's so awesome, and it's called the double knife hand block. Let's do it. I have to raise my camera up a little bit, so hang in there. All right, so we do the double knife hand block. Did you guys know that every time you train, you improve your life a little bit? Because before I start practicing in the day, I feel so grumpy. How about you? Do you guys feel grumpy too? And after I'm done practicing, I feel so much better. That's such an important thing. Every time I practice, it improves my life. How about you guys? Here's how we do the move, okay? Get into your stance, deep stance like this. Take your favorite hand and put it right on your belly, just like you were holding something like in your hand. And you put it right there and squeeze those fingers together. And the other move looks just like this. Check it out. The double knife hand block. Sharp fingers, straight wrist, super strong, deep stance, mean karate face. That's the move I want to see. Great practice today. Have your mom or dad or your training partner take a picture of you doing the double knife hand block, and I will check out that picture. And you know what? I promise that I will give you some feedback. I'll comment on it, and I'll tell you if it's good or if it's awesome. See you guys in the next class. Bye!